Hi everyone, it's Niamh here and welcome to my art journaling page. Today we're going to be doing gel plate image transfers in my journal. So this is a page from the ledger journal that I'd torn out to make a birthday card for my daughter, and this is the other side. I didn't want it to go to waste, and I had my gel plates out for something, or I found them when I was cleaning up, and I just thought I'd have a go and play around. So I'm just using a small gel plate and I'm just overlapping different colors on it. Um, and basically, it's just a different way of applying paint to the page. The reason I quite like doing it this way is because the paint that will get transferred on is quite translucent, it's quite grungy. While you have a little bit of control over what happens to it, you may not get a perfect print, and that's okay. But it's sort of a really cool way to get different colors on. You can see when I've still got paint left on my gel plate, I'll print it into another area. Excuse me, sorry. So once I've put down a few different colors, then I'm going to go in with some darker colors. So I've just started off with some of the new pastels from Dina Wakley. And now I'm going in with some darker colors over top. I'm just using, again, found stuff. These are a container that had fake nails. My kids had come around, and it's just like a cool little thing. So I'm using it as a little bit of a stamp to remove some of the paint. And you can see me stamping the extra bits onto my page. And then I'll use the print itself over another color, or it's in another area on my page. So it's just give you a different effect. And you can overlap them like I'm doing here. I'm not wasting any paint, so if there's little bits left on, you can see that I'm printing it in another area. So you just get this really cool grungy effect, but because it is quite translucent, I can still see that writing underneath, which I really, really liked. Because I was having so much fun with it, I then decided, well, what am I going to do with this background? So I started putting a little bit of black over it, which got the cogs in the brain turning somewhat about thinking, well, could I put a big focal image over this? And I love doing image transfers on my gel plate, but they don't often work out the way I want them to. So what I have learnt from lots of experience is that to do a really good gel image transfer, one, you need to make sure that you have got the right type of paper to print from. So this was a printout from my laser printer at home, but it didn't have enough toner in it. So actually it just lifted the entire print. I've since kind of discovered, funnily enough, I don't keep my gel plates all that clean. You can see they're still a little bit dirty. And I actually ended up getting a new set of gel plates. You can see my really dirty one I just pulled out. So this is almost a brand new one. It has been used before, but it's fairly clean. I'm not sure if that's why I got a better result. It certainly helped that I was using a glossy image which was professionally printed, so the toner in it is a little bit higher, so it's got something to resist off. So they're all things to keep in mind. The other thing is you do not need very much paint to do an image transfer. So um, if you can get a really good coat with very little paint, you can see you can get a really good impression. So that's what you're aiming for when you do a gel transfer. A really crisp, clear image, and it will pull off straight away. Now, I print them straight away. I work very quickly. A lot of people you'll see who do image transfers actually let their image dry and they can paint on it, or they put another layer of paint over the top and peel it off that way. I've found, and it's me, when I do that, it doesn't actually peel off the layer below, and I just get this sort of this white blob of paint rather than the actual entire image. So I prefer to use the image straight away onto a colored background. Um, but yeah, so image transfers are very much trial and error. Once you get the technique, it becomes an awful lot easier. But I did two of these prints in a row, had really great success with them, tried to do it the next day, and none of them worked. So it really is trial and error. The major things to look for is having just the right amount of paint on your gel plate. So you want it covered, but you don't want it thick. The other thing is try with different papers. So glossy, high contrast images tend to print better than highly colored, like inkjet prints or very flat prints. So just be aware that, you know, you're going to get something better from a high contrast print from a glossy magazine or a glossy collage book than you are possibly from just normal computer paper. So I hope you have a go at doing this. A really, really easy background to make. Have a go at trying image transfers. They are lots and lots of fun and a great way to get a really big focal image on your page. Until next time, bye for now.